Hello, I'm Charles Ennis from the Sunshine Coast Center of the Royal Astronautical Society of Canada, and I want to do a quick video to help you figure out how to safely view solar activity because there are eclipses coming up, and I'm sure you'd like to do that safely. We had a total eclipse back in August of 2017 here on the coast, and we had a lot of people show up to view this guy through our solar telescopes. You can see a crowd down here at Davis Bay. On October the 14th, 2023, there's going to be an annular eclipse. This is where the sun doesn't quite cover the sun. Won't get into the details of that right now, but if you want to view this, you need to have the proper equipment. You've probably been told since you were a child, you shouldn't be looking at the sun, but if you have the proper equipment and techniques to do that, here's one of our members looking at a solar event using one of our telescopes, and often people will come up and say, well, what are you looking at? Well, this is what we're looking at. It's solar weather. And you can do this. You can view the sun safely. You just need the right equipment to do it. So first of all, I want to emphasize that if you are planning to view the sun and you happen to have one of these eyepieces here, which is a sunglass or a solar viewing eyepiece, throw it away. Do not use it. As you can see in the image in the top here, these, unfortunately, the telescope focuses all of the light onto these and heats them up until finally they crack. And if you're looking through them when they crack, you're going to get eye damage. So if you're planning to view the sun, or someone suggests that you use their telescope to view the sun and they have an eyepiece like this, take it out, throw it away, not safe. You're much better off with eclipse shades like these, and we're going to have those available at our events for people that need them. A welder's mask is a useful way to view the sun. You can project it with a simple pinhole camera type device like this and get very good results. This is a colander that somebody brought to the eclipse, and you can see they're projecting onto a screen and you get multiple images of the eclipse. Binoculars can be set up to project onto a screen like you see here, where they're set up on a tripod. Here's another view of that. You can use your shadow to line up your telescope if you're going to use one of those, as you see that I've done here. And you can project onto a screen like you just saw with the binoculars. You can even modify a funnel over the eyepiece and put a screen on there to project onto. That's been done successfully. But the best way to do it, probably the easiest way, is to put a white light filter on the front end of the telescope to keep most of that light from getting into the telescope and heating it up in the first place. Here you see one of our colleagues with binoculars with white light filters on a tripod. Here you see an EAA telescope where the eyepiece is your cell phone. There it is right down there. And I've got a white light filter on there, which allows you to see the sun like this. Also, you might use a Herschel wedge. This is a special wedge which was designed in the late 1700s. It directs 95% of the light into a heat-absorbing block and the rest of it into the eyepiece, where you can use a simple filter to adjust the brightness. You'll probably see some of those at our events. We definitely will have hydrogen alphas. This is one here that I own, but these are very easy to aim. As you can see, it's got a pinhole that projects onto a screen. We'll have more advanced ones like this, which can be pressure tuned, and these will allow you to see all kinds of features on the sun, like solar flares and surface features. So hope to see you at the next eclipse. If you want any more information, you can get us at our website, coastastronomy.ca. Keep looking up and safe viewing.